What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Southside Spotlight. Today, or not Southside Spotlight, I'm tripping. Rewind. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Southside Thoughts, man. This is the interview series that I will be putting out based off of the Southside Spotlight series that I'm doing for this organization. And with this series, I'll be bringing you individuals who own businesses in my surrounding area. And this guy named Doug, he started out at one place, and now he is doing bigger and better things. Has his family and everything else good. And I will show you guys what I'm talking about with this next little clip of the beginnings to where this individual is at the moment. But if you do appreciate and rock with your boy, hit that like, hit that sub, tell a friend, tell a friend. And BCB, we will be doing business and everything else. And if you catch me at one of their events, pull up, say what's up. Yeah, love you, Kingdom. One of y'all. Shout out to Doug, man.
7.
Moberly Correctional Center is where one former Jefferson City heroin dealer will be behind bars paying his dues for the next 7 years. He says when he gets out, he wants to become a motivational speaker to warn people about the mistakes he made.
To help uplift the community that I helped destroy. Going to schools and going to the group homes, juvenile centers, wherever there is troubled kids, and I'm going to reach out to them.
For safety reasons, this former dealer whose drug ring was busted last year in Cole County wishes to remain anonymous. He was addicted, not to the high of heroin, but to the money he made from selling it, averaging about $5,500 every 2 days.
You start feeding off the game, and you start losing hindsight of why you initially was doing what you was doing. Now you got a new reason, and you want to see bigger things now.
Would people be surprised by your clients? They were?
Yeah, they would. You got some business people, and you got some people that's parents. You got successful workers, farmers.
For years, he managed to stay under law enforcement's radar. He was constantly on the move. If he sold to you more than once in a day, you'd never meet up with him in the same spot twice. So as a dealer, you literally watched your clients' lives fall.
Oh yeah, I watched a few of them.
But then why were you still giving them?
I didn't. I stopped dealing with them.
Those people,
Right.
their lives unraveled. The ones who held it together, you.
Because they became unstable, and I couldn't handle an unstable person. Because an unstable person will do anything for the drug.
Even with all of his precautions, in the end, officers caught up with his fast life.
It was over. I knew it was, because everything was, I saw them all that day. They followed me around all that day, and I saw them, and I was like, man, it's going down tonight. When I made the news, man, it just disappointed a lot of people, because a lot of people didn't know that I was doing what I was doing.
Since he's been locked up, this former dealer has been dealt a tough hand. His wife served him divorce papers, and his mother died from cirrhosis of the liver.
She came up and saw me for my birthday last year, and we had it was the first time, and it was the first time about 17 years. That we actually got along, had a good time, and that was the last time I saw her.
The everyday conveniences he used to have are now out of bounds.
If you insane if you want to continue to come back and be told what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and where to do it.
This man will now watch his children and grandchildren grow up while he's behind bars. Everybody has dreams of what they want to be when they grow up. What was your dream?
I just wanted a family. I came from a dysfunctional home. So all I ever wanted was a family. That was my dream.
For now, his dream is on hold as he serves his 7-year sentence.
It's better things out there than this. You know, for real. It's better things out there than this. This where you were in. This where you were in, and they got room. They got a room for you. They keep a room ready. They keep a room ready.
About this place, man. I done fell out with my own father behind this place.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't let nothing get in the way.
Oh, yeah, what you got going on, what you building, which is understandable.
Because it's about giving back. It's no hidden motives. It's something that we had in the inner city before the crack came.
Okay.
Even when the heroin was there, you still had this type of love. You still had people who wanted to see you win.
Yeah.
It's when the crack came that all that was destroyed. So all we doing is not reinventing the wheel. We're bringing back what helped our culture become strong.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's many things that we need, but it's up to, honestly, show and tell is the best way I can put it. That's the only way I can put it. Is the show and tell.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing somebody doing things that is of your race or that you resemble would be the only thing that honestly brings the youth, because that's what we got to fight for.
That's all that matters to me is the youth, because they are the future.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can get them to think for themselves,
mm-hmm.
knowing, getting them to know that they're empowered, getting them to know that anything that you see up here, you can do.
Yeah.
And once they get that understanding,
off to the races.
It's proof is in the pudding, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Proof is in the pudding that I don't know don't exist no more,
right.
Or can't, or that's impossible, or maybe. I can, and I will.
Yeah, because my story is, well, yeah, my story is basically kind of the exact same thing, but from having everybody not believe in you to literally just like, yo, what everybody else says, and just do all the research. I've done all my research because I used to run 2 different or 3 different podcasts. So I used to do podcasting, I used to do editing, I used to do a bunch of other things. I used to be a producer.
I have a podcast here.
I was gonna say I've seen it.
Unfiltered Thoughts.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it.
Moki is behind. He's the editor. And
he is?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I used to do a bunch of things. Like it's like, yo, if I might not be an expert or whatever, but if I can try it and it's like I have the extra funds or whatever to do things, I'm gonna attempt it. So that's what I've done my entire 35 plus years of living. It's basically just trying things. Like, who's gonna stop me, honestly? Right. And you know what I mean, but off my soapbox, we're gonna get back to your interview.
Hey, watch this. I got something I'm about to share with you.
Mm-hmm.
You use this word. It's a 3-letter word. And try. But you used it with ing on it. So it made it a 6-letter word. Now, I have a question. Try to put your hand in your pocket. Try to take it out. Try to put your phone on the desk. Was any of that trying, or was it doing?
It was doing, but so okay, all right, I get you.
You see that
but
thinking difference.
It literally was me attempting it first. But I didn't have like you said with your one of the people that you were talking about. That person didn't have the backing or whatever, and you just literally have to do it on your own. You have to just be like, yo, it's up to nobody else but me. The only person who's going to do it is me, and that's basically what I've been doing. That's basically what I've done my entire life.
You see what I'm saying? Now, the second time you came back around with it, you didn't say nothing about trying in that that conversation.
Right?
You owned it.
Yeah.
It brings a whole different mental thinking
Mm-hmm.
when you own something.
Right.
Instead of sitting up saying, oh, trying is a hindrance word, just like impossibility or can't.
True. Well, I will tell you this. I used to suffer majorly from imposter syndrome. I don't know if you know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, imposter syndrome is um, you believe that you're so like I be in rooms and things of that nature that honestly I be feeling sometimes like there's
You don't supposed to be here.
no reason I'm supposed to be here, but I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
And like I have to like scratch that out sometimes. I gotta check myself like, bro, like there's a reason why you're in this room.
Exactly.
There's a reason why you're in this room with
Exactly.
these people, because these people
Exactly.
see things in you that you see in yourself, but also you're second guessing yourself. So it's a bunch of psychological things and things of that
And
nature.
that comes through what we've been through throughout our lives.
Yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what now I'm about to rewind. And when I went back to not saying that I got to dealing with self,
Mm-hmm.
I went to go talk to the therapist. I went to go talk to the psychiatrist, and I got to reading self-realization books, understanding human behavior
Right.
and thinking. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I started putting that old stuff away and pulling out what I had to relearn.
Mm-hmm.
I had to relearn to know that my past doesn't hunt me. It doesn't make me who I am. But society will tell you that it does.
Yeah.
So if I would have stayed in that frame of thinking, do you think we'd be here right now?
Nah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I understand that 100%. 100% I understand that.
So, yes, sir.
All right, man. Your name and the name of your business.
My name is Doug Wright III. Name of my business. The name of our business is Building Community Bridges.
Okay. All right. Cool.
501c3 nonprofit.
Okay.
Jefferson City, Missouri.
All right. So I'm gonna have a couple questions for you. You don't have to answer them if you don't want to. But so can you tell us? Okay. Can you tell us? Can you tell us about Community Bridges and how it got started?
The mission statement of Building Community Bridges is to inspire, uplift, and aid youth development through self-awareness programs, education, and addressing community issues that impact their daily lives. The vision statement here is to change the direction of our community youth, to divert them from the paths of poverty, substance use, and criminal activity, and breaking down barriers to their future wealth, healthy lifestyle, and productive citizenship.
Okay.
That sums up Building Community Bridges and what its mission and vision statement is.
Okay. So the second question I have for you is, what are some of the biggest needs that you see in our community today?
We are still in silos.
Mm-hmm.
We to me the need is they need to see us come together and do more.
Okay.
More on an impactful stage, not the saturated stage,
Mm-hmm.
but being more impactful.
Okay.
In the youth life.
Okay.
Or the
I like
family,
that.
or the family
Yeah.
life.
I mean, because if you think about it, it's on the same basis, but a little bit differently. Like how things were back in the day was everyone basically everybody knew thy neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, like yo, all we do is I can speak for myself. All I do is work, go to work, 9 to 5, come home, work on my own projects. Weekends, the exact same thing, and like rest for like Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. But like nobody actually goes out to see and like speak to their neighbors because everybody busy 9 times out of 10.
That is correct.
So
that is correct.
Yeah, all right.
That is correct. Yes, sir.
Success story with us, even though you kind of did earlier, but that'll probably be my page.
Okay. Let me see. A good success story, man, is that when you walk through this place right here, Building Community Bridges, I showed you a video of a wide open space. And it was just a vision with no money. And here we are, 9 going into 10 years later, that we almost have a completed project.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's a success. Coming out of that 2019 tornado, and was the birth of our community food pantry. That food pantry serves twice a week, and for the last 4 months, we have averaged 460 something people through a month.
That's good.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that type of success story. Our after school tutor program, which is by Kiera Brown Ballancourt, because she's married to Wokey. She also is a Lincoln graduate. She has her own makeup line, makeup. She does modeling, fashion, and she does after school tutoring. Our after school tutoring program last year increased the kids' reading by 31%.
Oh, that's not a small jump, sir.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Holy.
So it's success all around through here. When we had started our boxing program, it was a boxing program that Coach Moses wanted to have a place where kids can come and participate. We carried our boxing program for 5 years. You know, Coach Moses is about to have a retirement party this year. The boxing program is still going on. It's just not free now.
Right.
You know, you part of USAboxing.org, so you have to invest in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And so we moved that program over to where Wokey have them training at, and we created our event space.
Okay.
Where we can have sustainability.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the thing that's missing here at Building Community Bridges is sustainability. We function off of one grant that we have had for 3 or 4 years. I can't even remember, but it's you can't do none of the renovations with the grant money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's certain things that you can do. So we have to fundraise, and we do a lot of fundraising through cooking and those type of deals. So I'm creating another way for us to have sustainability by having office spaces in here for other community businesses, and then we have our event space where you can have birthday parties, graduations, weddings, and all those type of things. And we also put a kitchen in.
Okay.
So
that's dope.
Yeah.
Because honestly, the more things that this building is big enough to be able to host a bunch of different things.
That's correct.
The more things that you can do to bring in revenue into one building, Because I think I said this to your wife. That in St. Louis they have something like this. In St. Louis where it's like where basically creatives can come in and create and things of that nature, and basically that's a whole revenue stream in and of itself.
Right.
Where like they have like t-shirt printing shops and stuff like that, where people can come in, print their own shirts and stuff like that, and all those other things
to help them get started.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then eventually they're going to be in their own brick and mortar.
Exactly.
See, the whole goal is to have future businesses, Black businesses, or
I understand.
In the community, how it used to be. You know, up here, I have done some research. It was like at once upon a time before urban renewal came along, they had 16 thriving businesses, Black businesses, here in Jefferson City, from gas stations, grocery stores. Yes.
You put me on game right now.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. And then urban renewal came along, and boom, only thing survived was a barbershop, and it had to be moved 3 times. Johnson's Barbershop. This is what I've been learning since I've been here.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I want to stop the systematic stuff and teach our people that they can have 2.
Right.
You know, back, and I didn't look at this until I was 38. I'm 52 now. My grandfather back in Detroit, or my father's father back in Detroit, back in the 30s and 40s, owned his own house. Had his own business. This was in the time that you were seeing racial riots and all this going on. So we have owned things.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But they got us thinking in a whole different frame of mind.
Well, it's that, and also they have everybody fighting against each other, which is the easier you separate somebody, the easier they are to control and separate what's the names. Yeah.
It's the system.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I was raised to beat the system.
Okay.
Do you beat the system?
I mean, be honest with you, for right now, it's looking like I've been close on a few different occasions. So
there is no beating the system. The system is the system is set up. So you have to decide where you want to be in the system and create from there. Do you see where I'm going now?
I can see a point. I can definitely see a point.
You got them 3 different brackets.
Mm-hmm.
You got down here where we at,
mm-hmm.
the hardest workers.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the one right above
mm-hmm.
it. Then you got the one above that. This one right here, everybody's eating off of him.
Yeah.
This one right here, in the middle, he getting ate off of from the top, and he eating off the bottom.
Right.
And him on the top is eating off of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you going to be in the system?
I'll be honest with you. I've been asked that like that in a different way. And the way that I put it is the poor, rich, well, the poor, the upper middle class, and rich. And now, I'll be honest with you, everybody. Well, the middle class and the poor are in the same category.
Same category.
Yeah, like it's
the same category.
Yeah, off of everything that's been going on the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they've been weeding out the middle class, and that's what they've done. And there's only the rich and the poor now, and I'm technically still in the poor.
I'm in the poor,
right?
And I'm striving to get to the rich, and I'm teaching others,
right,
to get to the rich.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but it's things that's going on, at least in my life.
And I give you, in my life, I have had a lot of people do me the way that you just explained, that you got done. And I felt the way that you feel. But then, I like to do research. I'm a very spiritual person. If I allow them to control who I am naturally, stop me from helping another person,
right?
They won.
True.
You see what I'm saying? I had to learn that I'm going to continue to be me.
Right.
If you don't do right with it, that's on you.
Right.
And one thing you won't be able to go, you like they was over there in that back room.
Yeah.
That's all you'll be able to do, because when it comes us face to face.
Exactly. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? See, that's the thing about building bridges, brother. People that have came across this organization, like I was telling you earlier, man, I was walking people through here when it was still puddles of water on the floor and all this. This is going to be an office. This is going to be a kitchen. This is going to be a dance room. This is going to be this. This is going to be that. These people was looking at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't see how you're going to do this. I didn't let that deter me.
Right.
I kept going. And now when they come through and walk through, it may not be fully complete, but they see something tangible.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So when people do that, they want us to lose. Right. The same people that you helped, I guarantee you, they're nowhere near where they would be if you was there with them.
Oh, yeah.
And then they can't figure out why.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm going to give you a perfect example. When I came home from prison in 2014, I knew that I didn't want to go back out to the street. I knew I didn't want to work in no restaurants because I'm that's not enough money.
Yeah.
So I called my boy Giz. I said, "Hey Giz, man." I said, "What you doing?" He said, "Man, I'm over here detailing cars over at this dealership. I said, all right, can I come check it out? He said, yeah, come on down and check it out. I introduce you to the boss and everything. So I go down and check it out. I spend the day there. I'm seeing that, at the end of the day, I look at Giz. I said, Giz, this all this is to this cleaning these cars? He said, yeah, I saw it right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of waiting on public customers, he do a dealership.
Okay. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was all right. Yeah, just
I seen it.
in and out, in and out, in and out.
In and out.
Yeah.
You ain't worried about no money.
Yeah.
They in and out.
Yeah.
So I get up under Joe's arm. Hey. And learn. He took me to his shop on the boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
I started back there, learned how to detail. Then he taught me the front office. Then I started building my own crew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right up under it.
Yeah.
Joe could call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Doug, let's go.
Yeah.
Because I'm learning the business.
Right.
That year, we made over $200,000 from Riley Chevrolet. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, I go to him. About a year, I worked with Joe from 2014 to 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I go to Joe in probably March. I said, hey, Joe. I said, man, since you got all these shops all over the state, because he had them at the lake, he had them at Chocolares, he had them in California. This is what he's been doing for 20-something years.
Mm-hmm.
He's the man in this area.
Yeah.
Since you got these shops all around here, let me get this shop, and I'll pay you $5,000 a month, and keep the Joe's Auto Detailing name. I'm gonna make you famous. Oh, sure, Doug. Put something together, put a contract together, and we can do it. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm super excited. Super excited. I go home, type up the contract, go back to work, because I'm running this like a business, brother.
Yeah. As everything should be.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm super excited.
Right.
I give him the paperwork. All right, Doug, I'll take a look at it. He came and saw me the next day. Said, yeah, I was playing cards last night and I showed it to my attorney buddy. And my attorney buddy told me that wasn't a good idea. So we're not going to do it, Doug. Devastating. You want to know why? Devastating.
Yeah.
I'm the one motherfucker who you done bought in this business that never let you down.
Yeah. And that's that.
It was devastating.
But
so, do you know what I did? I went home. I wrote my first and last resignation letter.
Okay.
And gave him and had the key. It was Friday. Hey, Joe, I need you to come down and pay the guys. He had down at the lake.
Mm-hmm.
So he finally come down, pay all the guys, called me in the office. It's time for me to get paid. Hey, Doug, can I owe you a couple $100 to next week? Nope, Joe. I need all my money today, man. I got stuff I got to do. Once he gave me all my money, gave him that letter. Turned around, didn't say shit to him. Turned around, walked away. Got in my car and left. Giz was there.
Okay.
He said, Doug, I never seen a grown man cry. Because I told him about himself in that letter.
Mm-hmm.
The truth. And April 1st of 2016, I went over to the Secretary of State and started Doug's Auto Detailing.
Okay.